Hello everyone, my name is Larseth, and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV, and episode 43 of our Poland Can Into Space campaign, in which we are doing, obviously, Poland Can Into Space, as well as Winged Hussars, and One King to Rule, which we've already completed. Now, this is a new recording session for me, so I gotta try and remember what we were up to. As far as I can remember, let's have a look at our truce timers, that'll give us an idea. Yeah, we've recently got out of war with the Ottomans, and I know we were expanding more. We've got a few claims on Mecklenburg, so we were expanding more into the HRE, as well as into the Ottomans. So at the moment, we got max manpower. We can attack. Who can we attack? The missions want us to take Eger. Who are they allied with? France, Aachen, and Switzerland. What about Mecklenburg? See, Mecklenburg aren't allied with anyone, so theoretically I could just go to war with them. What's my aggressive expansion like? I'm guessing it's probably quite high. 26. It's not that bad, actually. Yes, my aggressive expansion is not that bad at all. So I suppose I could go to war with Mecklenburg. Where's my armies? I mean, I've got 5 years until... 5 years until... my truce is up with the Ottomans. So that might not be a bad idea, actually. So, we'll only need one of our armies. So we'll grab this one belonging to Anatas Polinsky. Let's speed up a bit to get him over there. I know in our last war, or not our last war, but England's last war, they had their alliance. Wow, we got an alliance with them while they were at war, and then it was instantly broken by France, annoyingly. So who are our current alliances? We've got Moldavia, Great Britain, Austria, Spain, and Netherlands. So okay, that's fine. Yep, I think I'm all back in order now. Right, let's declare a war. And we'll take Repin will be our main one, I think. Lorraine the Emperor, then? Oh yeah, Lorraine and the Emperor. Not that that matters, because they're so tiny. Teeny tiny. So we will call Austria in, and we might as well call Riga in. Just because, I mean, we don't need them, but it'll make things just easier. Means we won't have to micromanage our armies as much. Maintain. Oh, a Ming starting to implode, I wonder. Right. What do we want to take for this? Spain will join the war. I don't think we need them to, really. Oh, actually, I think... why not? What are we at with Spain, trust-wise? 86. I want to get that to 100, so I'm not going to call them into this war. Right, sale of titles. We definitely want to go for the stability for this one, I think. Nobility cannot be bought, so who loses it? The burghers lose it. We can overcome that, though. That's fine. That's fine, that's fine, that's fine. So why are Austria in a war? Mecklenburg, Lorraine, France. Oh, okay. They're in the war as well. In which case... Why do they not want land? That's like their own land. Okay, I had no idea France would be in the war. I guess I should have looked at Lorraine's allies. No worries. We wanted to go to war with France anyway, and this just gives us our opportunity. Before we go, we will fit out another one of these armies with a leader. We can support 2 more leaders, so let's do that now. You. And you. So we need to divert resources, why not? We need to basically smash France as best as possible. My cats are having a funny 5 minutes at the moment, pretty much running around in circles. Weirdos. Anywho. Right, we'll siege down that one province. We're far a decent way through it, so that we might as well. Come on, where are my armies? Right, finish that siege. Let's take their capital. Alright, that was a nice battle because we, even though we were the attackers, we drew a decent amount of France's troops into an engagement. Let's reinforce all of these. What's Austria's manpower looking like? I've got a feeling it was still pretty bad after the last war. Yeah, they got 0 manpower. What is their treasury looking like? Country. What do we want? Yeah, country. Austria. Their treasury is next to nothing. So I am going to be very generous to Austria and give them a nice amount of money so that they can buy some mercenaries if need be. Right, France is deciding to attack. I've got a feeling, though, that we might lose this one. Oh, yeah. Oh, actually, I don't know. Austria coming with a 50 stack. How are we looking up here? Oh, yeah, no, we've got this one, I think. Right, Rostock, that's done. This is the advantage of having so much manpower, is you can just basically sort of push on through. You can make silly mistakes, like getting caught out in certain battles, and it's not so bad. I'm really annoyed I didn't get Spain to join this war. It's a bit annoying. Can't do anything about it now, so... Right, who is actually in this war? We need to get people out of the war. So... Okay. I could just use the diplomatic mode. Let's just do that. So we need to come down here and get out Bohemia out of the war. So we'll do that now. After we full annexed Mecklenburg. And I think France are possibly... How are France doing? Okay, they've still got 90k manpower and 90k troops. What are Austria doing now? Austria have got plenty of mercenaries. What's Austria's monetary situation looking like? Austria. 57, so yeah, they bought a load of mercenaries by the looks of it. Which is fine by me. I'm happy with that. I mean, I may even continue to try and bankroll Austria as best I can. I'm really annoyed now I didn't get Spain to come into the war. Because I just assumed that... I didn't realise France would come in, because I didn't look at who Lorraine's allies were. Oh well. I don't understand why they don't want any land, though, because all of this belongs to them. They've got cores on it. And I mean, it wouldn't destabilize them, because it's, you know, reconquest war, essentially. It's taking back their own land. Right, so where are France going to attack into? Let's get Bohemia out of the war now, because we've fully annexed them. So let's take some money. We will give... Okay, neither of us have cores on Pilsen. Austria don't want it. I'm not particularly interested in it at the moment. So, oh, no, I don't want to do that. I want to take money. And I want to annul their alliances. And give me war reparations. Thank you. France can jump in that war there, and then I will jump in as well. Right, I'm going to have to join this army straight in there into the... Once more into the breach. Because there's going to be another 50 stack, and then I'll reinforce. Just to make sure. I'll take my last stack in there. I mean, sieging down Lorraine is much less important than actually beating France. It looks like we have done. You know what we haven't done, though? I don't think. Oh, no, we have got the discipline. Let's... What other church ideas are there? Are there any more? I can't remember if there are any more. Okay, we'll get rid of that. Development costs for the moment. And get the manpower recovery speed. Have I lost it? Am I blind? Or have we already got it? Oh no, we've already got it. The one we don't have is morale of armies. Yeah, we'll take morale of armies. Right, everyone needs to split up now. Who else wants to leave this fight? Frankfurt, Switzerland, France. Munster? Right, so what's France's situation looking like now? They're on 73 with 50,000 troops, and Austria doing okay, I guess. Whew. Austria are going to smash that tiny army there. Lorraine's army. I'm going to go park a army up there to get the remainder of Munster's army done. God, I'd really like to be able to call in Spain again. But what I might do is just I'll get them to return cores. If I can, I'll get France to return cores to possibly. I can get them to return Calais to Netherlands, possibly. And I can also get them to return a load of stuff to Spain. And I think, we'll see. I mean, that largely, obviously, depends on how much war score we can amass. Right, so Munster want out. Alright, so we'll sit here until Austria have sieged this down, and we'll be able to immediately jump in if they need us to help. Oh, what? That's not fair. So where are France's armies? Ah, there they are. Find them. Find them. Knew they were there somewhere. Right, Munster are willing to peace out and annul their treaties. And to give us war reparations. That's all I want, so that's fine. Because we are going to move our troops down here. And get ready for what is probably going to be another battle against France. Let's now get Lorraine out of the mix. We have got a diplomat. Yeah. Annul their treaties. And no, I don't want to do that. Yeah, so take money, annul their treaties, and war reparations. Yep, that's fine by me. Happy with that. Oh dear. Where are they going? They can't attack this army, though, because it's technically exiled. Yeah, no, they can't. Which is really annoying. Because that will mean I have to take this army back into my own land. I'm going to deactivate my forts, because I don't need them at the moment. So who else can we get out of this war? Switzerland, Frankfurt. Oh dear. Austria's army are going to get smashed. I'm not going to be able to do anything about this, am I? I'm just going to have to sit here and wait for Austria's army to get their ass kicked, which they have done. I'm going to give them some more money, though, because I don't want them to break, essentially. I want them to be as, you know, even if they just keep throwing money at mercenaries, that's still fine by me. Because France, what France looking like on their military? They've got 21k manpower left. So, they might not be all that far off breaking. Let's get Frankfurt out of the war. Switzerland are going to be out of the war very soon. Right, so where are France coming now? I think they're probably going to go... They come to... No, they're going back. Once we get Switzerland out of the war, I mean, I don't think Switzerland are actually fielding any troops at the moment, but then it will just be me and Austria against France. And then we don't have to worry about any other troops jumping in. I think France coming down to attack my troops in... They are. Yes. Right. Everyone converge on... Frankfurt. Fabulous. Right, so Switzerland want a peace treaty, which I will give to them. Because, again, the sooner they're out of the war, the better, essentially. So they will annul their treaties. They will give me war reparations. Actually, I'm going to make them. I'm going to force them to. Oh no, I can't. Don't have that much war score. Never mind. We'll force them to annul their treaties. Give us war reparations. And does Austria want St. Gallen? No, I think they're okay without it at the moment. Yeah, no, it doesn't make any difference to them either way. Is there anything else I can make them do? Liverpool claims. That's fine. Right, so now they're out of the war, so now it is just us against, well, I mean, Mecklenburg are out of the war. Pretty decisively out of the war. I mean, they've got one, well, I think one province left. Oh no, we've got all their provinces. So it's just us against France now, basically, because Frankfurt are more or less already occupied. That's right, we'll split these armies up and finish. There we go. Siege of Frankfurt is over. What we can do to Frankfurt? I guess we'll take their... What? Occupied by Saxony? They're not in our war. Freaking cheating bastards. Austria aren't in multiple wars, are they? No. They're only in one. Good. Right, I think I will leave this episode here. And in the next episode, we will wrap this war up with France and hopefully get something out of it, not necessarily for ourselves, but for our allies. So Spain, Netherlands, and looking at also annulling France's treaties with specifically Muscovy would be the main one. But thank you very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Take care.